Hey everybody, it's Dave Schwartz here, Apple Butter Acres. Getting ready to go feed the cows. I just threw some bales in the back of the truck from the barn, and then I realized I forgot my phone, so I couldn't record anything anyway. Well, happy 2026, it's here. And even though it's New Year's, we still got chores to do. First thing is, grab this trash and we'll head over to the cows. Sorry about the truck noise. Throw the trash up here. I just throw 2 bales on the back of the truck and then we go down to the cows. We do that twice a day for right now. We're feeding 4 small squares a day to 6 cows. So, and they're not all adult cows. There's 4 heifers, or 4 bred heifers and, well, sorry, 3 bred heifers and a mature cow, and then a bull and a little bull calf. So, all right, here we go. I have to see where they're at. I see where the bull's at, but they're on the other side of this one fence line. So we're gonna go down to where they are. But you know what? While I'm at the dumpster here, I'm just gonna get rid of this trash bag quick. Little intermission. This is where you go get your coffee refilled. While I do this. Here's our farm dumpster. There we go. It's a beautiful day. It was just snowing all morning here at Apple Butter Acres. We had sun this morning, and then it just started snowing out of nowhere. The clouds came over, and I don't know if you can tell very well from, I can't see because the light's so bright out here and my glasses are auto tint, but oh, we got about, when we woke up there was about 2 to 3 inches on the ground, and now in some places we got more like 4 to 6 inches, depending on the drifts, you know, where the wind takes it. All right, it is January 1st, so I'm not at work, so it's kind of fun for me. I get to do the daytime chores for a change. I'm gonna roll the window down here before we go down to where they're at. Let's see if they're all down here in the creek. There they are. Come on, cows. Come on, girls. Here they come. Come on, girls. I just bring them down here a little bit and then we'll throw it off. The rhyme or reason of this is just, we feed them, we throw hay over the fence to them in the winter from the road. I have a long stretch of fence along the road and along the back yard of the house, and keep moving it around so that they don't beat up any one spot underneath. We don't want them to mud the, there's a little Bobo coming. Here comes Big Bo, and here comes Little Bo. We call him Bobo. He's going to be our first beef steer. And then the girls are here. They're ready to eat. Okay, I'm going to try putting this in my pocket again. No guarantees. Not sure what that's going to catch, but we'll try. All right, here we go. Put one there. And eventually I'll get like a GoPro and something to go around my neck, or something I can put on so that it's not so shaky. Get a gimbal. We'll get set up eventually. Just been very busy and spending money on all the other stuff that needs to happen, but eventually we'll get around to getting the equipment that I need to film better, because we want to do more filming because we realize that not everybody wants to farm themselves, but we have had a lot of viewers. The last video I put up had over 500 views, and we had people asking for more videos. They're saying we don't do enough. We've heard that from several people, so we're going to try to do a better job of making more videos. It's not always easy when you're doing all this work and then still trying to find time to make videos, edit them and all that, but we want to do that for everybody because we want to share what we're doing, number one, because we do it differently than most of the conventional way out there, and we want to show that this does work. You can make money doing this way. And just for the enjoyment. There's a lot of people that just want to watch and see what we're doing. Sorry if I'm rambling on here. I'm just getting the cows fed and talking while I do it. Kind of like talking to yourself. You just have instead of an inner dialogue, I'm talking out loud to all of my friends watching on YouTube and Facebook, and we're going to try and get up on TikTok. I have Instagram, but I'm not really using it right now. And I've been told by the youth I need to get on there and get it going. So I got a lot of homework to do. Sometimes I'm a little too old school. All right, so I'm just putting each one of these, well, I hope that's catching things. Each one of these pieces of hay is called a flake, and I smell them sometimes. That smells so good. I wish you could smell it. Every time I'm feeding hay, I can smell it, and it smells so good. Oh, it smells like I could eat it myself. But the cows I mean, it's as good as it smells. This diverse forage that has been baled up for us that we buy. We could eat this, but we would still starve to death. The cows can take what we would starve on and turn it into nutrient-dense beef for us, and then we can eat the beef. Our bodies are designed to take beef into our stomachs, and then our body can break that down and keep us healthy and strong. But for whatever reason, God made us so that we could never survive on these pieces of hay. But the cows, I mean, look at the bull. I'll get my phone back out here. Look at the bull. He's all muscle, and he does that all off of grass. We don't feed him any corn or anything else, no soy. He's all muscle off of grass. And this hay, which is basically field grass, that our neighbor farmers baled because they got a hay operation going. We got 2 separate farms we get hay from, and both of them do a great job. We're really pleased with the hay. It smells good, looks good. The cows are doing good off of it. They enjoy eating it. And it's keeping them strong. And then they make great beef for human consumption. That's how God made it. That's how God created it. They eat the grass and then we eat them. It might not sound pretty, but it's the way it is. But we want to help people anyway to eat as clean as possible and have a healthy product for them. So we are no chemicals, no pesticides, no vaccinations. We have a healthy herd here. And the reason why they're healthy is because we keep them moving around. We keep them in a big open space. They're not in the barn on top of each other. And people say, why do you keep your cows outside? Aren't they getting cold? Well, that snow on their back is proof that their insulators are working. They're warm on the inside and they're not melting the snow on the back. If they were losing heat, they would be melting the snow on their backs. But the snow's on their backs because they don't lose any heat, because their winter coat is a good and perfect created insulator just for them to be out here. That's what they enjoy. And I've talked to plenty. Yeah, that's the Dave word. I've spoken to enough other farmers who do use barns and outbuildings and all that, and run-in sheds, and every one of them tells me the same things. You know, I don't know what it is, but every time it's snowing or ice raining, whatever, it seems like the cows don't prefer to go in the building anyway. They're out here. Now, I will say that what we do, and it's kind of hard to tell, I'll hold the camera up and look around, but there's a valley down there. It drops over, goes down about 10 feet, and it goes from one end of the pasture down there all the way in the other end, and that's just this pasture. And then across the road, I'll pan around, and hopefully that's not too fast so nobody gets vertigo, but yeah, there's a lot of swales. A lot of places where the cows can get down and in and out of the wind if they want to. So sometimes you'll see them doing that. They'll be laying down out of the area where the wind is blowing. Sometimes they're right out in the middle. They don't even mind. I always tell people, they're not cold, we're cold. Yeah, you hear these commercials where they talk about if you're cold, they're cold, get them inside. That's talking about little puppy dogs, little poodles and stuff. You know, that has nothing to do with livestock. Livestock are much healthier outside. They belong outside. These guys have been outside ever since I've owned them, and even before that. This bull here and the cow, they've never really been in a barn. And these two calves, I got them in the springtime with the horns on them. They've never been in the barn. And the calf in next to the one with the horns right there, well, not calf, it's a heifer. She has never been inside. So pretty much this whole group has been outside the entire time, and they are thriving and they're very healthy. I've had zero problems with any of them to date, and I am only doing this based on all of my understanding, learning from much bigger ranches that are doing the same thing with the same breed of animal, the South Pole cow. And I can't say enough about South Poles. That's a whole nother video I'll make, but these guys are top notch, and they're working great for us, and we're looking forward to quadrupling the size of this. This is just the start, but our goal is to provide, like I said, clean meat for everybody. Well, I've been rambling on long enough. I'm gonna get back in the truck here and go check on the creeks, make sure everything's good there, and make sure our creek crossings are open. I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody from the Schwartz family here at Apple Butter Acres, and we hope that your new year 2026 is a good one, and that God guides and leads you and protects you and yours, and that you accomplish great things this year. I know we're planning on it, we're hopeful, and we're looking forward to this. All these fields up here, we're going to be fencing in the spring. We're going to be moving the cows across the road. It's time to get them over there because our herd is growing and they're eating more grass than what's on the one side of the road, so we need to get them into rotation on the other side of the road. And there's a lot of acreage over here that's not even being utilized yet. We've just been letting it sit dormant, giving it a sabbatical. It used to be corn and soybean and hay fields, and so we let it sit about 2 years, and it's been growing in. It's been growing grass, and then we're going to get the cows in on it, and we're going to be also purchasing some Katahdin sheep and a St. Croix ram to get in there to help them eat evenly, you know, the things that the cows leave behind that the sheep will also eat. And again, whole nother video I'll make about how that all works. But for now, we're gonna be over and out here. Dave Schwartz, Apple Butter Acres. You guys have a good rest of the day.